Hi, I'm Bob Clubs for You Don't Know Jackson. I've got a special guest with me today, Mr. Zack Willeford. How you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. Zack is a recent graduate of Jackson High School, but he is also recently taking a step toward achieving a dream that he's had for a really long time. Zack's been telling me that he has, since he was little, been interested in being a firefighter. So what was that like as a little kid? I think that all of us kind of say, yeah, I'm going to be a firefighter someday. How did you first start getting interested in being a firefighter?
Well, my uncle was a firefighter, and I always looked up to him, and I met several friends through that growing up. And it was just awesome seeing them, drive past and just visiting the fire station with my uncle. And every year for Halloween, I would be dressed as a firefighter. And then from 4 years on.
So this is something that you've been interested in a long time, but when did it start to take a turn from, hey, I'm going to dress up and pretend to be a firefighter, to when did you start actually taking some more concrete steps toward actually becoming one?
Well, I was a sophomore in high school, and I was 15 at the time. I was at the Cape Girardeau Fairgrounds watching the Demolition Derby, and I spoke with a firefighter named Jason Poole, and he introduced me to the Fire Rescue Explorer post that Cape hosts, and that Cape Girardeau Fire Department hosts. When I turned 16, I signed the paperwork the day after my 16th birthday to join the post, and then since then I've did the training to get out of my probationary period, where now I'm able to ride along with the Fire Rescue Explorers. It's a great opportunity to get just completely immersed in the fire service. It teaches you valuable life lessons and teaches you teamwork. You get to learn how to put on your bunker gear properly. You get to learn how to spike a hydrant, which means connecting the hose line to the hydrant, and then you get to deploy hose lines and stuff, which allows you to spend the day with firefighters on duty, and you have the same responsibilities as those checkoff sheets, and you assist fire crews on the scene.
So it's essentially like a hands-on job shadowing then. You're not just there with them, but they're actually training you the proper way to do these kinds of things that
Yes.
you would actually do on the job, right?
Yes.
So after you went through this Explore program, then you've just recently, now that you're a graduate of high school, you've recently got a pretty important certification out of the way too. Is that correct?
2, actually.
2. Tell us about those.
When in December I had a state practical test for EMT. I passed that. And then once I passed the practical test, I had to wait until I turned 18 and take the National Registry exam. I took the test, and then we went back, and I had to wait till the morning after to know if I passed.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I bet that was a tough night.
It was. It was.
But good news, right?
Yeah. And I found out in the morning in the counselor's office at the high school that I passed, and I was so happy. I ran through the halls and talked to all the teachers that I got close to over the 3 years that I was there.
Yeah.
So,
well, I just think it's great that you just really worked hard and just found a way to make your dreams come true, because a lot of us, we gave up on being a firefighter or astronaut when we were little, but you stuck with it and found a way to make it come true. So congratulations, Zack.
Thank you.
Well, we hope that what your dreams continue to come true, and you might be seeing Zack here at a local fire department pretty soon, maybe even coming to help you out someday. So thanks for talking to us, Zack.
You're welcome.
All right, I'm Bob Clubs. That's the story for today, and if you're not following me, you don't know Jackson.